Yes, people, what's going on? We're back in the Champions League and we're back with an absolute bang. 4 goals versus PSV, an absolutely monstrous performance where everyone delivered. We got Bukayo Saka with a goal. We got Trossard with the goal, and Bukayo Saka set that up. Then Trossard set up Gabriel Jesus with the goal. And later on, Martin Odegaard from distance with the signature Martin Odegaard goal from outside the box, ladies and gentlemen. What an absolutely wonderful performance. I am so happy we are back in the Champions League. And Arsenal fans, don't let nobody kill your vibe, because this is what we mean. We are back. This is what we've been waiting for. We have been waiting for the Champions League for about 7 years, ladies and gentlemen. And this type of performance against another European side is exactly what we've been waiting to see. We've been waiting to see ourselves against the European elite. I know it's against PSV, and people are going to try to downplay it, but don't let them do that, because any team in the Champions League can beat any team. It is a top competition where the best of the best, and you can only play the teams that your hands that you're dealt with. And today, for the first game, we meant business. We showed everybody that we are back with a vengeance, and we needed to take those 3 points. We needed to get that win under our belt, and we're top of the group with 4 goals. And I am so ecstatic. Let me know how you guys are feeling in the comment section. And of course, I'm actually going to put the link out for some of you guys to jump on today to give me your thoughts and opinions on what you thought about the game and what you guys thought about everything. It is quite late, so shout out to the 238 of you guys in the chat. How you guys feeling? Let me know how you guys are feeling in the comment section, as we are absolutely outstanding today. Who was your man of the match? Who was the player who stood out for you? Because for me, I'm looking around and there's a lot of players and performances that we could look at. And I'm going to do that right now at this moment in time, because I feel like we needed to give some of these guys some shout outs. There was about 4, the goal scorers were all amazing, but I just need to talk about some key players in this game. And the first key thing we need to talk about is the fact that Raya started. Guys, did you expect Raya to start? And also, guys, don't forget to hit that like button right now. We should at least have 100 likes on the goddamn video. It is absolutely free. Please do hit that like button. It doesn't cost a penny, and it helps out the channel massively. And also, if you want to submit a super chat, I'll make sure your comment gets read out, and I'll make sure I respond to your comments. And if you want to become a channel member, there is a channel membership program, minimum £1 to become a member. So let's get into some of these. Let's get into the video and talk about some of these topics, because first we had Bukayo Saka, ladies and gentlemen. Bukayo Saka delivered in his first Champions League game. He delivered a goal within, how many minutes was it? I forget. Like, it literally felt like we started the game and I just sat down 10 minutes into the game, if I'm not mistaken, or close to 10 minutes into the game, Bukayo Saka scored the goal. And I was so ecstatic. I'm like, you know what? We're off the mark. We're here. We're back. And this is a PSV team, guys, that haven't lost a game in how many weeks? Who haven't lost a game away from home in 15 games. They're pretty much undefeated since how long? This PSV team has been outstanding in their league. Let's not take them as a slouch. They've been killing it, and we took them to the sword. And then you had Trossard pop up with a beautiful goal from distance for 20 in the 20th minute. Then you had Gabriel Jesus finish them off. So shout out to Leandro Trossard also, because Leandro Trossard came in for Martinelli. I did not expect Leandro Trossard to be playing this game a couple of weeks ago, and he played this game, and he played this game well, ladies and gentlemen. So we got to give him credit there. Big up to him. And his performance was another outstanding performance for Leandro Trossard. He is showing that he is deserving to be starting. Gabriel Jesus getting on the goal sheet. It was nice to see Gabriel Jesus score, and Gabriel Jesus did a celebration that I love. Gabriel Jesus celebrations, man. Doing the telephone celebration as he's falling down. Nighttime Champions League lights, under the lights, Emirates. Guys, we have to go to a Champions League game. All of us Arsenal fans, we have to go to the Champions League game and enjoy it. Yeah, man, I'm definitely going to be smoking that Spurs pack this weekend. I'm definitely going to be enjoying that Spurs pack this weekend. But yeah, the reason why I wanted to talk about Gabriel Jesus, guys, is because Gabriel Jesus is coming back from injury. And this is a guy who has been away from the Arsenal team for a little bit now, and he came back from injury, and this is what we're seeing, him coming in, contributing with a goal. And I think he's going to be starting against Tottenham in the North London derby. It's not going to be Eddie Nketiah. It's going to be harsh on Eddie Nketiah, but it's not going to be Eddie Nketiah. And we just got to give Gabriel Jesus credit, because he bagged Arsenal's third goal, and his movement is impeccable. His ability to create chances for our team, and he's going to bring something else to us. There's no debate over him and Eddie Nketiah. That's just a reality. Now we're going to have to talk about Raya. But before we get to Raya, let me just talk about the overall team performance. The overall team performance was amazing. This team, I think, I don't have any basis off this right now, but I think we can go up against any team in Europe. And I want to know what you guys think. Do you believe this Arsenal team can go up against any team in Europe? Because that's what I currently believe. I currently believe this Arsenal team could go up against any team in Europe. And the reason why I'm saying that is I'm saying we could be competitive against any team in Europe. And we have just played PSV. I know PSV is not the best teams in Europe, but it's unfortunate that we didn't get an opportunity to face one of the big boys in this competition. Sevilla is going to be our toughest test. And Sevilla away is going to be the toughest test. So we're going to have to keep an eye out on the away performances. But the overall performance of the team, guys, just to give you guys some stats from the game, we dominated this game. We absolutely dominated this game. And I'm just going to show you guys the underlying stats. Now, the stats, the eye test tells you we destroyed PSV, but somehow PSV had 12 shots. Did you guys remember seeing PSG get 12 shots? PSV? I don't remember PSV getting 12 shots, but overall, we controlled the game. We dominated possession. We did everything we needed to do, and I was just ecstatic with the overall performance of the game. I thought this team did an amazing job, and the control of the game was amazing. The overall lineup, if I'm not mistaken, Kai Havertz did start, but I was disappointed that Kai Havertz didn't get a goal. I thought he got in so many good situations, Kai Havertz, that I thought for sure he was going to get a goal today. I was just so disappointed that he couldn't end up popping up with a goal, because he did everything but just couldn't finish off that goddamn goal. By the way, the man of the match for me was Martin Odegaard. And I want to know who your man of the match was, because the man of the match for the Champions League game, who got awarded the Champions League man of the match, was Martin Odegaard. And we got to talk about Martin Odegaard, the captain, the leader, the man himself who produces home and away. He does everything. And people used to criticize him, say he doesn't get enough goal contributions. Well, there you go. First Champions League game, first goal. He is absolutely killing it. And I love this guy. He is amazing. And to me, I think Martin Odegaard right now is performing as one of the best midfielders in Europe. And I don't think that's an understatement. Now, we got to talk about the goalkeeper situation. I'm gutted for Aaron Ramsdale. I love Aaron Ramsdale, but I don't think he's going to be getting back into this team quite easily. I really do believe Aaron Ramsdale. Big up Wolves for the Never a Foul raid. Big up you guys. Shout out to all you guys. Do me a favor, guys. Hit that like button right now. It's absolutely free. Man said it's over for Ramsdale. I want to know, everyone in the comment section right now, do you believe David Raya is going to start versus Tottenham? Who is going to start versus Tottenham? Because for me, it is going to be David Raya. No question about it. Big up Vic United. Did you mock Spurs for having Frankfurt in a group? Yes, I did. But I am not sitting here not saying we didn't get a Europa League group. We do have a Europa League group. We do have an easy group, and we should come top of that group. I expect us to finish top of this group. And you want to know something? The Frankfurt group that they had last year with Marseille was an easy group for Tottenham also, and they should have come top of that group, and they have pressure. So we have pressure on ourselves. And you know what? First game, first performance, 4-0. You can't say we haven't delivered. You cannot say we haven't delivered. Raya all day over that bum Ramsdale. Yo, people are really already out on Ramsdale. This is what I mean. Like, I personally, I like Ramsdale. But David Raya was outstanding, ladies and gentlemen. What a goalkeeper performance. It seemed like every time he jumped to catch the ball, it was like glued to his hands. It just stuck to his hands. Like, it was so easy for him throughout the whole 90 minutes. It was just so easy for him that I find myself beside myself wondering, is it going to be a problem for Arsenal? Is this going to be an issue for us? Or is this going to be something that's just so great? We have two great goalkeepers. In any situation, we can play either one. Or is there a clear-cut number one? Could Raya end up becoming the clear-cut number one? Because his passing, immaculate. His catching the balls, amazing. His claims, he claimed the ball 5 times in the air and just stuck to his hands. I really don't think Ramsdale's a bad keeper, but David Raya is 4 years older, and you can tell the way that he performs that he's just slightly better than him at this moment in time. And I've never admitted this, but I do believe David Raya is going to keep the job for a little bit. There's going to be rotation, but I don't know who's going to be the Premier League keeper and who's going to be the Champions League keeper. But Mikel Arteta is going to have a rotation. How he's going to do the rotation, we're going to have to figure it out. But for now, it seems like the next game, it just doesn't make sense to rotate out David Raya for Ramsdale against Tottenham. So I'm going to ask everybody in the comment section right now and raid the chat. We got people, as long as Raya and the back line continue like this, no problem. Ramsdale is good, but we will move on soon. What's up, Pioneer? Another one here saying Raya made a good few passes. I'm still confident. Raya is much more experienced and better feet. Ramsdale will only play FIFA, FA, and Carabao, I'm afraid. Damn. Are we relegating Ramsdale already? Wow. I didn't think it was going to be that fast. We were going to relegate Ramsdale. After the game, Jesus speaking, Mikel Arteta was extremely happy with the performance. Mikel Arteta's first Champions League performance, and I was happy. The boys were outside. It was raining, and they performed well under the lights on that beautiful game day. Guys, Martin Odegaard. Can you guys just tell me? Can you name 5 better midfielders than Martin Odegaard in Europe? I don't think you can. Besides Kevin De Bruyne, can you name a better midfielder that's not a defensive midfielder, that's like an attacking or like an 8, that's better than Martin Odegaard besides KDB? Maybe you can say Jude Bellingham. So Jude Bellingham, KDB, who else is in Martin Odegaard's bracket right now? And am I gassing him up too much? Am I overrating Martin Odegaard, or is he that good? Like, we need to talk about his performance. The guy is just the first Champions League performance with Arsenal, and I thought a lot of guys looked good. I thought Declan Rice looked good. I thought Martin Odegaard looked good. But guys, I just can't stop talking about Martin Odegaard's overall performance. And yeah, we already spoke about David Raya, but let me try to get to one more thing. We gotta talk about this right here. I seen Kai Havertz's performance, but I need Fabio Vieira to be playing in that position going forward. I think Fabio Vieira we found something in Fabio Vieira. And I want to keep that. No one has won the Premier League with swapping goalkeepers. I am pretty sure Courtois and Petr Cech were swapping keepers and they still won. Am I tripping? Or is that or did that not happen? I swear that happened. Archie Gray is better. Interesting. So guys, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be adding people to call in a second. But before we do that, we need to speak about some things. So these are my 5 talking points from the game. So I spoke about David Raya. I spoke about Bukayo Saka. I spoke about Gabriel Jesus. I spoke about Trossard. And who was the last thing? So we spoke about the 4 goal scorers and David Raya. Those are my 5 key talking points, right? There's 2 more things we need to talk about. Number 1, Kai Havertz. We need to talk about Kai Havertz. Is Havertz an issue, or is it just he lacks confidence? Because I watched Havertz today, and the whole crowd yelled, "Shoot!" And that's the only reason why he shot. I love the guy. I appreciate the guy. But why does it take him so long with his decision making? Why is he not confident? Why can't he just get in a game where everyone is playing well, scoring 4 goals? He doesn't want to take the initiative on himself and try to score. I don't want the guy to be bad. I want him to do well. I was praying for him to score a goal today. I wanted him to score a goal. I put my neck on the line and I said, today Kai Havertz is going to score a goal. But he's just not scoring goals. He's just not putting himself in situations where he looks like he's going to get an opportunity to score. His movement off the ball is not even good enough. I am not saying Kai Havertz, sell him. I don't like him. I like Kai Havertz. I think he's going to come good. I think he's so broken from his time at Chelsea that we need to basically remold his whole confidence. But eventually he's going to end up scoring. It's just not, today wasn't his day. He had 1 chance. In a game where there were so many chances, he only had 1 chance that I remember that was really good. And he hesitated to take that shot. It's very annoying. It's very annoying. It's frustrating. But yeah, it's very annoying and it's frustrating. Havertz got that match IQ. Yo, we got Cam in the building. Cam, if you want to jump on, the link is in the thing. Jump on. But yeah, that's my conversation about Havertz. And then finally, I'm gonna get on to the fans. Not our fans, but rival fans. Rival fans need to relax. Rival fans need to let us live, because you guys are the problems. We enjoying ourselves. Arsenal fans are just enjoying themselves. Arsenal fans are just here for good vibes. But you guys, Liverpool fans, for example, you guys are in the Europa League tomorrow. I like you guys. I don't mind Liverpool, but the way you guys are moving, you guys, you would have thought you guys won the quadruple yesterday, and Arsenal can't talk to you guys. La 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 la. Listen, let us enjoy ourselves. People laughing at the fact that Livs was happy about his Champions League thing. Let Livs be happy. Let people be happy. I'm happy we're back in the Champions League, and I might be able to finally go to a Champions League game this season. People are upset. Why are you upset? I'm not going to let these people kill my vibe. I am not going to let people kill my vibe. 1 game at a time, 1 step at a time. Don't go crazy. I'm not overreacting, but I am happy we are back, and we are back with a bang. That is what we did today. Now, before I bring anybody on, we are going. I'm going to bring them on, and we're going to talk for a little bit, and then we're going to do the player ratings. So don't go anywhere. Relax. Don't go anywhere. Stay right there. Let me know what you guys think. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying the stream so far. Let me know. How many likes are we on? How many likes are we on, guys? How many likes are we on? Egal, let's not spoil it and banter Liverpool. I'm not bantering Liverpool. I'm just saying they were on to me the whole day, bro. You don't get it. Like, I'm on Twitter. I literally am minding my own business. I tweeted about William Saliba, and they've been on to me the whole day. I'm not going to spoil it by bantering other people. I'm just saying there's clearly 3 fan bases that were really getting at me for an Arsenal in general for a reason. And it's unfortunate. It's the 3 teams their teams aren't in the Champions League. So unfortunate for them. I know the feeling. But yo, Tom, talk to me.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
bro. Fantastic win.
Fantastic win. Amazing
Fantastic.
win.
Yeah, should have been 6 or 7. I think PSV could have handled our pace and power. Should have been 5 or 6 for me. We absolutely ruined them. Absolutely ruined them. And then the PSV's manager, he looks fucking shocked. The way he was taking off his glasses, he looked Peter in it. He looks fucking shocked as well. But no, fantastic. Odegaard's goal was fantastic. Trossard's goal.
Can I stop you right there? Can I stop you right there? We got 56 likes, people. We got 248 of you guys. Do me a favor, take a second of your time and hit that like button. It doesn't cost you a penny. Hit that like button right now. But yeah, continue. What were you saying, my guy?
Arteta got the team right. Well done, Mikel. You've done your job. I'm going to stop calling him a rookie. I'm going to stop. I have to back him, isn't it? I have to back him because he's picked the right team. He hasn't let me. He brought on the right subs as well. The changes. I think when we're 4-0 up, I think it's comfortable. I think let's get a 5th and put the game to bed. But yeah, we were good, bruv. Like PSV just couldn't cope with us. And Trossard's goal was amazing. Saka's goal was amazing. Jesus, the way that Trossard was crossing that ball. I was watching it with my dad. I said to my dad, the way Trossard was crossing it and the touch and he finished as well. So yeah, we were fantastic today. David Raya, I thought the guy can play from the back. Fantastic. Sorry, Brentford fans. We need him, bro. Sorry, Brentford fans. But yeah, because my friend's a Brentford fan, innit? She's a Brentford fan. But yeah, he was fantastic today. He can play, he can play from the back. Ramsdale, I do feel for Ramsdale. It's going to be hard for him getting back to I don't think he can start in a derby on Sunday. It's going to be hard for him to get back in this team. David Raya is actually a top keeper as well. So Saliba was good today. Ben White was good. Zinni was good for a change, not doing his foolishness as well, but he was good for a change as well. And Gabriel was good. I'm happy for the team. When Reece Nelson came on, he kind of changed the game for me for a bit. The movement, the passes. Same with Smith Rowe. I think with Smith Rowe tried to shoot, but they were all getting in his way. I'm thinking, let my guy shoot, man. You lot are just standing in his way. Then I'm happy Mikel took Saka off. That's the thing. That's a problem I had with this manager, overplaying Saka too much last season. He took him off. Thank you for taking him off and let him rest for the derby. Kai Havertz, not good enough. Why didn't shoot?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
He should have shot, bro. You have to shoot, man. He wasn't good.
I don't know what he's doing. But honestly, bro, I appreciate you coming on, Tom, all the time. This is a great win. You put your Arteta agenda to the side. You're back in the manager now. I love to see it.
Can I say one more thing? Before I go. The derby. I got admit Tottenham. I can't stand these lot, but they are playing well. Like I rate Ange Postecoglou.
Bro, no time to give them props. What are you saying with your?
But they haven't beaten us since 2010. Like they need to chill a bit. For the derby, 2-0 Arsenal. Ødegaard to score and Trossard. So I'm going 2-0 Arsenal.
2-0 Arsenal. Big up to you, bro. You have a good one. Big up, Tom. Yo, my guy, they're not tossers, man. Those guys are all cool. They just hate Arsenal, man. People hate Arsenal. We got to deal with them. Unfortunately, a lot of rivals don't like Arsenal. They're gonna banter us. They're gonna criticize us. And Postecoglou hype. But you know what? We're gonna have to deal with them. So this is the moment in time where I speak to the audience and I ask you guys questions, and I need you guys to give me answers. So first things first, we have the goalkeeper, David Raya. What did you guys think about his performance? If you were to give his performance a rating out of 1 to 10, what would your performance rating for David Raya be? For me, I would give David Raya a solid 8. I think he didn't have anything to do. He claimed every single ball. He passed every single pass perfectly. He gets an 8 out of 10 performance for David Raya, in my opinion. I don't know about you guys. If that's too high, let me know. But I am giving David Raya an 8 out of 10 performance in the player ratings. I thought he was outstanding. I thought he was one of the best players on the pitch today. Let me know what you guys think. in the comment section. Some guy here saying 7. Come on, surely that wasn't an average performance. I thought that was a good performance. People saying 8, people saying 9. There we go. You see, now I'm starting to get some of you guys. This is what I need. I need you guys to contribute. Jack, what is Jack saying? Who is trying to be league gunner, bro? I don't respect men like that. I've been banging in about Asdale the day we signed him. He's not a top 10 keep in the world. Okay. You don't like Ramsdale, clearly. 9. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Am I rating David Raya's performance a little too high if I'm giving him that much? I think he deserves an 8 though. I think it was all around great performance. So I'm still gonna give him an 8, but you guys can give him your 7s. I'm gonna give him an 8. I thought he was outstanding. Just to give you guys some underlining stats for the goalkeeper in this game, he made 4 saves out of 4. Right? He had 33 passes completed out of 40. He had 12 long passes out of 17. And he had claimed 5 crosses out of the sky. So he had himself one hell of a game. Then, if we're gonna give Raya an 8, what are we gonna give the back 4? Because I thought Ben White, I thought Saliba, I thought Gabriel were all the exact same. I thought they all got like a 7 out of 10 performance. I thought all of them were just no issues, steady Eddie, 7.5. I thought all Saliba, Ben White, and Gabriel, all 3 of them were just consistent. That's what I thought. Didn't you beat PSV last season in the Europa League? Yes, we did beat PSV last season in the Europa League, but last season when we played them, we only beat them by 1 goal. Granted, Xhaka scored 1 goal and it was a 1-0. So that's what we did. So I want to know what you guys think about the back 4. What were you guys giving those guys? Somebody said Saliba was cold. If I'm giving Ben White a 7.5 and we're giving Saliba an 8, what are we giving Gabriel? Based on your ratings, you guys are saying Saliba deserves more than Gabriel and Ben White. What did Saliba do for you guys? What moment in the game says to you that Saliba deserves more? Yes, Saliba was sweeping up. He was doing what he does. He won all his duels, 100% duels in the air and in the ground. He did all his defensive actions. But if we actually think about it, who was doing most of the cleanup? Who was doing most of the cleanup work yesterday? Most of the cleanup work was Gabriel Magalhaes. Every time PSV were on an attack, Gabriel Magalhaes was the guy who took them out. Saliba, on the other hand, he had a great game too, but he defends differently. Saliba is the kind of guy who will not come and take the ball off you and just come off you. What he'll do is he'll guide you to an area of the pitch where you're just going to pass the ball back yourself. He's going to make you defend yourself. Where Gabriel Magalhaes, he's the kind of defender who's a little bit more aggressive and he's going to recover the ball himself. So they're 2 defenders, defend differently, but Gabriel Magalhaes' performance, in my opinion, was just as good as Saliba or maybe even better. But let me know what you guys think, because maybe we all view the game differently. Right? Saliba controlled the back line. Gabriel is the destroyer. Saliba is the enforcer. The way I viewed it, guys, was all 3 of them were the same. So if you're gonna give Gabriel Magalhaes an 8, we should give Saliba an 8. What do you guys think? Let me know, because I'm giving. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. Since we gave Raya an 8, I'm gonna give Saliba an 8. I'm gonna give Gabriel Magalhaes an 8. And we're gonna now go on to Zinchenko. 7.5 for Ben White though. I'm going to give a 7.5 to Ben White. So it's harsh on Ben White, but I thought they were all the same pretty much. I thought they were all good. So we give those guys 8s. Okay. So far this is what we're at. Let me show you guys what we're at so far. So far we've given an 8 to Raya, 7.5 to Ben White, 8 to Saliba, and 8 to thing. So now let's go to Zinchenko. What are we giving Zinchenko? 7? Yeah, that works. Zinchenko gets a little bit less than everybody else. Kind of makes sense. I thought Zinchenko was a 7 out of 10 performance. Solid. No question about it. I didn't think anything really outstanding from Zinchenko's performance. 7.5, 8. Yeah, I'm okay with giving him a 7. Declan Rice. I thought Declan Rice had himself a good game, but it wasn't nothing spectacular out of this world. Like how he performed against Manchester United was out of this world. How Martin Odegaard performed today versus PSV, how Bukayo Saka performed, how Trossard performed, great. Declan Rice didn't really need to worry. We took him off after 76 minutes. He was solid for majority of the game. He did his defensive work. He even contributed in the attack a little bit, passing the ball to the final third a bunch of times, getting us underway. But overall, I would give him the same rating as Ben White, 7.5. Not a bad game, but not a amazing game. Just he does what he does, and he does it at a really good rate. I don't think there's any, and it's first Champions League game too. So 7.5 is cool. 7.5 is cool. So yeah, if you guys have been on this channel for long enough, you guys remember me, Shocks, Aslan, GX, RIP Shocks. We used to give out ratings like 2s and 3s after every game. Isn't it nice? Isn't it nice to be giving out good ratings to these players? So you guys are saying 7. We'll give him a 7. We'll give him a 7. Big up Winston King from Jamaica. Shout out to you, my guy. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the love. You checking in. Do me a favor, guys. We got 224 of you guys. Please do hit that like button. It's absolutely free. It doesn't cost you a penny and helps out the channel so much. You guys don't understand. Please do hit that like button right now. It is absolutely free. And if you're watching on the live playback, please do hit that like button also. So we're gonna give Declan Rice a 7. Now, what do we give Kai Havertz? Kai Havertz played at striker position when Jesus came off. Kai Havertz played in the 8 for majority of the game. He was probably the worst player on the pitch out of all of the players, but his performance was still good. I'm going to give him 6.5. I think that's fair. 6.5. He was good off the ball. He lacks confidence to shoot the ball, and he does not get in the best positions. His positioning and decision making is poor. He needs to improve that. If he can improve that with some confidence on his shooting boots, I think we'll get somewhere. Some of you guys saying 6. I'm seeing 6s. I'm seeing 6s, 6.5s, 7s. Quite annoying. Could have done. Could do 5. Based on being poor. You know what? I think based on you guys, I think I'm being too generous. You guys are all saying 6.5, 6s. I think I'm gonna lower it. I'm gonna give him a 6. I'm gonna give him a 6. It's harsh, but I'm gonna give him a 6. You guys, I think it's harsh, but I'm gonna give him a 6. Guess what? By the way, they rated. Let me show you guys this. They gave Kai Havertz a 7.5. They said easily his best performance by far, made good runs, kept things moving, linked up well with his teammates. That's true, but still, we have high standards on Egal Talks Football. They gave him a 7.5, and 1,194 people voted and gave him a 7. Guys, we have high standards. We have turned into high standards FC. Okay. Now it's time. Martin Odegaard. What are we going to give Martin Odegaard? Let me know what you are going to give Martin Odegaard. I am going to sit here and I'm going to give Martin Odegaard a 9. That was a 9 out of 10 performance. 9. Martin Odegaard did everything today besides what do you call it, bag a hat trick. He got an assist, he got a goal, he dictated play, he was the main man in every single situation. He played the whole 90 minutes. He's the captain, he's the leader, he's the spirit, he's everything. And his defensive job was on point also. Every time we were under pressure, he was somehow coming and sweeping in and taking the ball off people and just going. He recovered and ran back like 3 times, if I'm not mistaken, in the game. This guy, Martin Odegaard, deserves more respect, and he doesn't get it. It's annoying. Guys, we don't give 10s. We don't give 10s. The last time we gave a 10 was Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang hat trick versus Valencia. We don't give 10s that easily. But today, he's shown that he's a top midfielder. And can you guys I still think you guys are going to struggle to name 5 better midfielders in world football than Martin Odegaard that play in his position. Try your best. You guys are saying 10s. I can't give him a 10. I'll give him a 9. I'll give him a 9. But 10s, we don't give 10s. Big up to Glenn, but we don't give 10s. Ødegaard pass was thirsty virgin. I love it. What? What? What does that even mean? Okay, so if we give Martin Odegaard a 10, can we give Bukayo Saka? Can we give Bukayo Saka an 8.5? 8.5 for Bukayo Saka. A goal, an assist, one of the best players in the game. You could easily say he was the man of the match. And remember, if you're going to give Bukayo Saka an 8, remember that we gave Gabriel Magalhaes, David Raya, and Ben White. Gabriel Magalhaes, Saliba, and Raya an 8 also. So I think 8.5 is reasonable because they're not man of the match, but he's as close to man of the match as anybody else in the game. That's my logic. So I'm giving it 8.5. Do you guys agree with that? I'm seeing a bunch of 8s. I'm seeing some 9s. I'm seeing Deal. Yeah. Yo, big up Jack Napier. Yo, Jack, I appreciate you, bro. But when I have guests on, you're always so rude to them, man. Come on, man. Jack, you got to be better. You got to be nicer to these rivals, man. These rivals, you got to be nicer to them. Be nice to Staffy and Kaz. They're going to be on the show tomorrow. Be nice to them, bro. Be nice to them. By the way, tomorrow, I have a hell of a show for you guys. I have Kaz coming on. I have Dawood coming on. I have George coming on. And I have Don coming on. That is 5. That is probably one of my best panels I've had in months. Since that panel where I had Kaz and Hussam. That's a fire panel. Let me know what you guys think about that panel. But yeah, Saka's gonna get an 8.5. No Dawood. Why don't you like Dawood? What did Dawood do? Nah. And then next, Trossard. Trossard's gonna get an 8.5 also. He got his first Champions League goal, first Champions League assist. I think he deserves it. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think. For me, I'm giving Trossard an 8.5. 8.5? Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to give it 8.5 to Trossard also. We're going to give 8.5 to Trossard also. But this is where it gets difficult. Because we gave 8.5 to all those other guys, what do we give to Jesus? What rating would we give to Jesus? I'm looking at your things. You guys are still doing Trossard. Let me just show you guys what we've done so far, by the way. So far we have Raya 8, Ben White 7.5, Saliba 8, Gabriel Magalhaes 8, Zinchenko 7, Declan Rice 7, Kai Havertz 6, Odegaard 9, Saka 8.5, Trossard 8.5. What do we give to Jesus? And I got another special guest for you guys. Man's just come back from the game, but I am gonna give Jesus an 8 since I gave a lot of the guys 8. He did get a goal. He got 1 goal. He deserves it. I'm gonna give him an 8. Where did Curran go? I just had a special guest coming on, and he just disappeared. So yeah, I'm gonna give Jesus an 8, and then the rest of it. The rest of the guys, they were good. So I'm gonna go Fabio Vieira. I'm just gonna give him a 5. I thought Emil Smith was good. I'm gonna give him a 6. Reece Nelson got an assist, so I'm gonna give him a 7. And Tomiyasu was solid, so I'm gonna give him a 6. That is my player ratings for the day. Jorginho didn't get enough time, so he's not gonna get nothing. So yeah, that is my player ratings for the day. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that part of the stream. I'm not done. There's gonna be a special guest jumping on any moment now. Where did he go? 1 second. 1 second. Where did he go? Is he coming back on? Yeah. So Raya starts first Tottenham, right? Jesus starts first Tottenham. And Fabio Vieira starts first Tottenham. I enjoyed the player ratings. I can't lie. Big up, Captain Uncle. Do you guys enjoy the player ratings better when it's just me, you, or would you rather have Gunnar Souls here? Because I like it when Souls is here. I like having another person to have a conversation with during the stream. But yeah, Saka. By the way, man of the match. Everyone's man of the match was Martin Odegaard, right? No debate. It had to be Martin Odegaard. Stop what you're doing, like the video, subscribe to the channel, like, subscribe now, subscribe to the channel. Big up, my guy. Where have you been, bro? I haven't seen you on this chat for a while. Guys, by the way, love for all the support, guys. I just want to say this. I appreciate you guys because I've had my baby boy is now 7 months old, and I have barely been able to do as much streams as I used to do. Just think about like early in the transfer window, I was doing a stream every day. Now that I'm doing the stream probably like 4 or 5 times max in the week, I appreciate you guys still checking in and still watching, because there's times where it's like you think people are not going to show love, but I appreciate it. And today, for example, we had VK United, who's a United fan, even in the comment section, showing some love with super chat. So I appreciate the super chats also. I was just, before I wrap up, I'm just waiting to see if Curran's going to be coming back on. Is he coming back on? Is he coming back on? Question mark. Is he coming back on? No. I don't know. Oh yeah, he is here. Perfect. Curran, what's good?
Hello. Sorry, I just forgot my headphones. That's why I
No worries
for a second. Hello.
No. Bro, I am gassed. You must be gassed. That was a what a performance that was. Tell me, how was it from your perspective watching the game at the Emirates?
I'll be right. I have nothing tactically. Like genuinely, I just wanted to take it in. I have no like the goals were nice. There was some really nice performances I felt, but I need to go and watch it because genuinely, I just for 90 minutes you're just sat there enjoying the atmosphere, the chanting, and just taking it in. It's been 7 years since we've been here, and it was just an amazing atmosphere, an amazing occasion. The rain did not help, I'll tell you that right now. But yeah, just
did you think? Did you see the goals, all of them, or
of course
did you
I did, yeah.
Did you get a good view at Odegaard's goal? What did you think of Odegaard?
Yeah, I mean, look, I think that his finish was excellent. I think the way we built that goal was excellent. I think obviously the pass to him, we're trying to set that up a lot. I think that's a major thing we're trying to set up now. That pass to him on the edge of the box, so he can just smash it. And I think he's really developed that. he's really developed that ability just to hit the ball first time, just coming onto it and really produce something that can hit the corners, which is what you want from a finish on target. So yeah, I think ecstatic. I think obviously the Bukayo goal, I think, is just to be the ability just to be able to sense where the danger is. I think that's what we were expecting from Kai. So that's something that I'm hoping that he'll develop going into the rest of the season. So
We got Curran coming on like me, just saying 1-2 lines. This is a rare occasion.
yeah, I mean, honestly,
You know what? Forget
genuinely,
about tactics. How did
yeah.
you feel? Like, just tell me about
Yeah,
your
that's the main thing I would tell you. Like, genuinely, hearing the music, just seeing,
Did you
just
get
seeing the
emotional?
looks on players' face. I wasn't emotional, but like just
I seen
happiness.
Livs posted a video of him crying. People really got angry at that.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna cry. But like genuinely, it was just nice to see from where we came from to where we are now. Just genuinely, even from last year. I don't know if you remember. I know obviously we played them last year, but even the performance last year
Yeah, last
from
year
this
performance was not that good compared to
wasn't
this.
great, was it? So I mean, I was there as well. I mean, it was not that great a performance, but today it was just everything just felt like it clicked a bit. I think there was a
Okay,
different. There was a
I
much.
have to ask you another
Yeah, of
question.
course you can.
David Raya starts against Tottenham.
Yeah, I think so. And not even because like the whole Ramsdale that's another question. It's nothing to do. I think that once you've given a keeper 2 games in a week, it's just that he's warm. He feels he's in the game. He knows what he's doing. The relationships are there.
Yeah, 7 months,
So
7 weeks, not 7 months, guys.
yeah.
Red
That's the
member.
main thing.
Did you get a ticket through Red membership or a friend?
No, I got it off the exchange actually. So
Yeah, so Red memberships can use the
yeah.
exchange.
So
Legit.
yeah, I mean, yeah.
I'm gonna ask you one more thing. Who's your man of the match? Has to be
Martin, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who got the I haven't even seen it. Who got the
Man of the
actual
match went to Martin Odegaard.
Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah.
Man
I
of the match
agree.
went to Martin Odegaard. They were basically just talking about the goalkeeper situation for the whole pre-game, and then the post-game.
Understandably, yeah.
And then the post-game, they were just basically just saying, "Oh, they still haven't faced a good team. PSV are still like Europa League level." But this is what they're gonna do, right? They're gonna belittle our win and over criticize.
Honestly, it's not even about I just think that they're trying to find something to pick at because there's not a lot to pick at. Like genuinely, if you're gonna sit and talk about Arsenal for a while, and you can't just consistently praise them. That's not what the public wants. That's not what United fans want. And United fans are the most catered to fans in the whole of England. So if you're gonna talk about us, they've got to pick at something. There's got to be something to talk about. We are the enemy, as always. So like it's not even like a troll thing or like something. Genuinely, like if you see the lineups of most of the media, like it's United, it's United players. So why would they want to speak glowingly about us? So yeah, I just think that it's going to be an interesting way to talk about something. They have to talk about something.
What are they gonna do? Because I feel like it's like a comedian who had a bit, and that bit is now old. You got to find a new bit. Who's that bit gonna be? They can't make fun of Chelsea. They can't make fun of Chelsea. You want to know why? Because nobody's gonna care. They can't make fun of Liverpool because no one's gonna watch them if they do that. Right? Liverpool just turn off their TVs.
No, because Liverpool have the cachet as well. They've got the money in the bank from the Champions League and the Premier League title they won. So
and they can't make fun of Tottenham because Tottenham are like the stick.
Tottenham are the darlings now. Ange is now the media darling. So this is the thing. So for me, it will be Chelsea because Chelsea have they've spent the most money and there's an angle that you can play on and Chelsea fans are some of the most reactive one of the most reactive fan bases in the league. So I just think that there'll be.
You might not be happy about Ivan Toney. You want Ferguson.
No, I want Osimhen. So I don't want either. Ooh. I want yeah, no, but that's been me.
What's the likelihood of us getting Osimhen? Come on.
No, but that's what I'm saying. If you ask me who I want versus who we might get. So if we are talking about who we might get, I wouldn't mind Tony. I wouldn't mind Ferguson, Sheshko. Plenty of names out there. There's a lot of nines at the moment.
How's your boy? What's his name again? The Croatian or is Portuguese?
Portuguese.
The striker who's at the Euros that you like.
Oh, Patrick Schick.
What happened to him?
He's at Leverkusen. He's doing all right. He's not lighting the world on fire. They have Victor Boniface now as well, so who's seemed to have made a bit of an impact. So yeah, he had a great Euros and he had a great season after that, and he sort of got injured again.
Osman's not realistic, mate.
Yeah, of course, Smith's not realistic. But the fact is you're asking me what I want, not what will happen. If you're asking me what will happen, that's a different conversation. But if you're asking me what I want Victor Osimhen.
Where were you sitting in the stadium, by the way?
I was clock end lower. I was right by the Ashburton Army guys.
Oh, sick. Yeah. But isn't it difficult to see the goals on the other side? Like, did you miss
goal? But the thing is, what's good about clock, especially lower, is that you can see it's very easy to see like the lanes. Like, I don't know, we talk about constantly the 5 lanes or the 6 lanes on the pitch. It's very easy to look like vertically and see what's happening on the pitch and the rotation, the movement, because you're very low. So it's very nice to see like across the pitch. Obviously, center's the best. I still prefer sitting on east or west.
You know where what's it called? Harry's seats. I usually sit on Harry's seats, or if I've ever sat.
So block 17.
Center, yeah, so that's center across from the cannon for anyone who doesn't know. And the one time I sat elsewhere, I've sat 2 times elsewhere where I've sat
everywhere.
I've sat next to against West Ham when we beat West Ham before lockdown, Ozil's last game where he got that assist for Lacazette. I sat right beside the goal post next to the goal where we scored on, and I seen that whole play and I knew it was onside. It was onside the whole time before they even reviewed it, VAR. And then the second time when I went with Babs, we went to the breakdown and they sit on clock and club level above Ashburton Army, and club level, bro, best view. Doesn't matter where you're sitting. Club level is probably the best view.
Yeah, club level. I've been a couple of times. I've been to just where the clock is, where the digital clock is. I've sat above there a couple of times. I've sat. I remember for Brighton Carabao, I was club level clock, and that was lovely. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, exactly. That's a great comment actually. If you're that's actually very true. But clock end, I feel like the atmosphere is the best, especially because you've got the PSV guys on the side as well. So you've got Ashburton Army, and then you've got the away end as well. So that's fun.
Were they singing the champions? No, they can't. They don't speak English.
They were doing the Champions of Europe chants on the train, but not in the stadium. They were very active on the train as well, so that was fun. But
anyways, I'm gonna wrap it up here, bro. I've been going for 53 minutes. It's getting late. I'm probably going to go to sleep. But I'll tell you this, man. I'm looking forward to the next Champions League game. Who are we playing? Sevilla or?
I'm not even sure. I think it is Sevilla, but I'd have to check. I'm gonna check it right now.
We made PSV look like jokes.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think that they've lost. I really do think they've lost a lot of players. Like I like losing Sangare, Gakpo, Xavi Simon as well. Like, there's a lot of players they've lost and had to replace.
By the way, how did ESR look? I never spoke about him.
Emil, look, I will say this right now. I don't know if it's been talked about on TV or if anyone's mentioned it, but the roar he got when he came on, it was I don't think I'll forget it for a while. It was amazing. Like, people just wanted him. Like, they were even in the stand before when he was getting warmed up. He was getting cheered.
You know what I heard? I heard the whole stadium tell Kai Havertz, shoot the friggin' ball.
Yes, yes. I don't know if you remember the chance he had when he tried to square it. He tried to lay it off for Jesus, I think it was, in the second half. Yeah, that was the one where everyone was just like, "Come on, mate, you've got to shoot," because I personally felt like he threw on every ability to everyone to get him a goal. He went striker, and then Fabio came on, Emil came on. We put Reece came on, everyone came on, like all our creative attacking players came on.
It seems like Arteta cares more about him not getting 007 than he does.
No, it's not even that. I just think he wants to get the jokes. I know the jokes, but like I just think he wants him to thrive and wants him to get better. So
of course he does. Of course.
The confidence needs to be there. We have let's have a look. Scores and fixtures.
By the way, they had 12 shots. It didn't seem like that.
No, they had quite a few shots. It's just Raya didn't really, really actually, what do you call it? So didn't really look like they were really going to do much because Raya was saving them with quite ease. They were quite tame shots. We've got Long next, Long away. That's in October, first week. So yeah, they drew, didn't they? Or I don't know if because I remember at the stadium it was 1-1. I don't know if it finished 1-1, but
hey, we got an easy away game. We're gonna slap them too. And rivals have nothing to talk about. I love the fact that we just shut them all up. We shut up everybody now.
no, we need to shut them up this weekend. Honestly, that's just as important, if not more important. So
oh yeah. Did you see what happened to me today? Basically, I tweeted about Saliba playing his first Champions League game, and then Liverpool fans came out of nowhere and started talking about Van Dijk and Konate.
yeah, well, they're sad, aren't they? I'd be sad as well. I don't want to watch. I remember watching Champions League being out of it. It's not fun, is it?
Yeah,
So,
and then I mentioned the fact that they're going to be watching Europa League tomorrow, and we're going to be watching Champions League. And then now you got like another 700 of them talking about how we never won it. And then
yeah, I mean, we haven't, but the fact is we are closer to winning it than they are. And even when they were in it the last couple of years, like Real Madrid tossed them both years out. So anyone can win it, but you have to be in it to win it. So that's the case right now. So if they want to talk, they can talk about the history. We can talk about the present.
No, but then you know what else happened? Arsenal started tweeting stuff about the Champions League game, and they did an amazing job with the media and stuff that they put out today, right? They literally put out a comp that was similar to what you did with the logo, and then the Henri was the first thing that came out with. And it was like, people are just bored now because we're good on the pitch. We have good players. We're back in the Champions League. So they're criticizing us for being happy.
No, but the thing is, being a big club means you get criticized. It doesn't matter who you are. Like, that's the
criticism
fact.
for being happy?
Yeah, criticism for anything. Like, genuinely, we've been criticized for so many different stupid reasons. I can't even. We were criticized for liking Granit Xhaka again. Like, genuinely, genuinely, that's the level it gets to. You need to get used to it. Genuinely. There's nothing you can do about it because it doesn't matter. Well, people will talk about it.
I will never get used to it. Now the new one is going to be how dare you say Raya is better than Ramsdale, right? I thought you said Ramsdale is the best keeper. That's what they're going to start doing.
Yeah, no, but genuinely, I've already seen it. I know, like I'm going to talk to. I'm sure I'm going to have to speak to Sam about it because he's going to ask me. But he's constantly tweeted about Ramsdale, Baby Allison comparisons, and you're just looking at it like you're really. I don't understand where the problem is. Look, if you want to be offended, that's fine. But the fact is we have two goalkeepers, and it seems to be the case where you really want to make sure that both goalkeepers are out of a certain level, so you never drop, and that's what we have. So the problem, I don't really see a problem there.
You know what? I'm gonna wrap it up there.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna show everybody. I was on, we got one more super chat. Big up my guy. Vic is an absolute legend today. Appreciate all the super chats, my guy. He says, Arsenal are fourth favorites being out 7 years. Dead Champions League, right? Or is it that Arsenal are that good?
No, I mean, look, the Champions League, I don't think there's been a good Champions League for... I mean, this is the thing. When you look at Champions Leagues, you can only look at them in hindsight. Because in the moment, everyone seems dead. Like, I remember being in 2012 and everyone thought that it was dead because Chelsea made it to the final. Like genuinely, when you look back at the competitions, then you're able to see, okay, this team was strong, this team wasn't strong. I remember in 2015 when Barca had that run, that UCL run, everyone was hyping up MSN but hated the rest of the team. Like, there's always going to be criticism of a team in the moment. You can only look back with context and hindsight. If you think it's a dead CL, fine. I don't think that's a problem. The fact is that we're in it and we're in it to try and win it. So that's all you can say about that.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna say, yeah, man. RIP to my boy Shocks, man. We always spoke about being back in the Champions League, and like it's just
I remember I remember being when the anthem was playing. I remember he tweeted at me once saying that I'll see you in the Champions League one day, my friend, and he
No
was
way
always
he
the
tweeted you that.
yeah. I'll send it to you later.
You have the tweet?
Yeah, I have the tweet. So
Reply to it, please.
yeah, I will do. I don't remember the exact wording, but it was like we'll beat OCPCU in the Champions League or something like this. But I feel like there was a time when Spaces started, and he was always there, and he was always there to produce something to laugh at, or something to just bring up the mood, or just bring up just a real dude. And
You know what his
hope
pin
he's
tweet?
well.
His pin tweet is him still taking off his daughter's Arsenal kit after we lost to Burnley.
Yeah.
Even though he's not here with us, you can still go back to things.
He was a good dude, man. He was a very good dude.
Meningitis, man. It takes away too many people. That's what happened to him. He got meningitis out of nowhere.
Yeah, no, I remember. It was a very sad moment. I remember being from, I think it was Ray who posted it, because I think he was in contact with his family, and very shocking news. And just a genuinely really nice guy. So
and you want to know
I hope
something
he's
else?
watching down on us somewhere.
Being back in the Champions League, I actually have no care to watch anybody else but us. Like, not being in it, I was watching every other team. I'm like, let me watch this game, let me watch that game, let me watch that. It's like yesterday I was doing a Tottenham preview. Today I'm just like watching our game and nothing else. I didn't even care about the games beforehand. It's like, do you feel the same way? It's like we're in the Champions League.
No, I do. I watched Newcastle. That was a fun game to watch. It was a very vibes game. Tonali did not seem like he wanted to be there. Very, very fun game. I watched a couple of games. I'm gonna watch United tomorrow because I just want to see what the hell happened, because it sounds ridiculous. 4-3. Okay. Yeah, something happened there for sure. So with the squad they had to get 3 goals at Bayern, I'm quite shocked. I think that's very commendable for them, but I'm sure it was just a case of like Bayern got complacent and let them back in the game or something like this, because that doesn't sound right. It sounds very, very odd. But yeah, I've sent you it in the private chat, by the way, the tweet.
Which one is it? I'm just seeing a thread with other people.
Which one?
Did he
The one I
reply
sent
to
you?
you, or
he quoted someone and tagged me in it.
and what did he say?
He said, let me show you.
He said, "No, we won't."
That cool current to be if top 4 we're coming, and then yeah, he was a fun guy to be around, man.
Yeah, you got Dancing Homer.
Yeah, I got Dancing Homer in the background. So yeah.
Anyways, we're gonna wrap it up here, man. We've been rambling on for too long. You guys have yourselves a wonderful day. Hopefully you enjoyed that performance. Hopefully you enjoyed that game. Curran, hopefully I can catch you on Monday after the North London Derby. That would be nice, hopefully, if you're around. And for now, I bid you guys adieu, guys. The next time I'll be on tomorrow. And check out this panel, bro. I'm gonna have me, Kaz, George, Don, and Dawood. It's gonna be absolute carnage. It's gonna be absolute carnage. And then Friday, I'm gonna have me, Souls. I'm gonna have Kunle subbing in for you, because I don't want you to take too many blows. We'll have you.
No, Kunle is a good bloke to have if you're doing a North London derby type stream.
And
it's
then
gonna be much more fun.
It's gonna be Jay and Patrick. So I don't know how many words we're gonna get in that stream with them two there. But you guys have yourselves a wonderful day. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream, and we're out of here, people. Love for the love, and big up to Never FL for the redirect.